Okay, so today this is gonna drive me insane. Okay, I'll figure that out later.
Okay.
It's my computer. Anyway, so we're talking to Bit today.
Mm-hmm.
My email. Find somewhere pretty secluded on the ship.
Okay. There's not too many places like that, but you definitely know a spot that's going to be vacant for a while, or you could go back down to the belly of the ship, up to the crow's nest. If you, since the captain actually is away, or not away, but he's actually doing his thing, his door's open.
Okay, she'll go find him, and I can tell him what I need to tell him. Perfect.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean he's just up at the helm because right now y'all are having to. I mean it's. I when I say all hands on deck, it's just he's having to actually pay attention more so than he has to normally, and because y'all are just literally like sleuthing right through, like waterfalls of lava.
Yeah. Okay. So she's gonna go find him.
Mm-hmm.
And just kind of be like, hey, so sorry.
They kind of glance over at you, not really saying a whole lot, and pokes her little head out from the beard.
Do the pieces of 8 keep all of you alive?
Nah, lass, that's not what it does.
Okay, but it's important to the ship, right? You need them.
Well, let's just say it was a way that if we ran into something that the world bridge couldn't handle, it put a stop to whatever it was, or at least let us get away.
Okay, that is good to know. Because I think Nyx is going to want to try to take it from you. And he has the power to do that now.
Aye, he has our contracts.
Okay. Wow, that was fast.
He kind of blinks for a second and he's like, how did I know that? And just kind of and stares off again, almost like that was nothing.
Yeah. Sorry that was probably maybe jarring. Yeah. Okay. So that is a lot of what I needed. I just wanted to make sure you knew that. He has control of the god of wishes right now.
Good. And Balthazar just very slowly head turned towards you.
He doesn't know I know that. I prefer he didn't. I just think you have been kind to us, and I'm a fan of dragons. So I thought I'd let you know.
And it just kind of turns back. He's like, what else today?
Okay. Also, a question. Do you have anybody on board who can do ascended?
You just left their laboratory.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, it's kind of like, I apologize. His labyrinth of wonders. And so we'll like nod a little bit.
It's accurate. Okay.
Pretentious, if I
Well,
must say.
say that again.
A bit pretentious, if I must say.
That seems to be their MO a little bit.
You see as this just larger than life person who literally has a dragon in their beard and is talking about pretentious.
Okay, great. Guess I'll go talk to them later. I also just wanted to offer, well, I have an offer and then two questions. My offer is, I know you can take care of yourself, even probably without the pieces of 8. You know, you all seem very capable and terrifying. But I just wanted to offer some additional assistance if you need it. You could, it would require you to sort of profess belief in something, but then if you call it for help, it'll come help you. If you're interested, saying no, telling me to kind of fuck off, that's totally fine to do.
We kind of nod. They're like, I haven't put my belief in anything in a long time, other than soot here.
You can think about it. We have a couple days until we get back. You don't have to answer me now, but I do think I will have to be here to witness it if you do decide to. So, yeah, you'll either have to, if you decide, you get in some trouble or whatever, you will have to come find me to get help.
I see. And do we pray to the little sweet gentleness?
No, no. His name is Grandfather, or that's what I call him sometimes. He kind of hates that, but whatever. He's not quite a god, but he used to be, and he's trying to again. And he helps me protect mine, and I think he would be able to help you protect yours.
Hey.
There's not really much commitment per se, mostly on my part, to be honest. You just maybe might need to keep more like food stores on the ship on average, but that's pretty much it.
We just need to have more food around.
Yeah. For you and anybody, for you and anybody else who wants to be part of this.
Well, it seems like we have a pretty cleaned out storage space. I kind of look over at you again.
Yeah.
Well, when we get back to town, I'll discuss with the crew about your offer.
Okay. Yeah, I think that sounds reasonable. And he's going to meet me there at the dock. He's not here right now, but he's going to meet me at the dock when we arrive. If you'd like to meet him, you can do that also, and then make your choice if you'd like.
Who knows that he's not here with you?
Nobody. Nobody knows he exists.
Well, not anymore.
Right. Should he be here with me? Should I be worried?
Yeah. Not for anyone on this ship, but Or and he looks up, and y'all are underneath, like, not the midway point. Yeah, actually, almost the midway point of Ember Falls. And cyclones are like spitting out, like, it's like water typhoons, but they're spitting out like mist, because like hot steam. And if you've seen, did you watch the last season of Fantasy High or the latest season? Actually,
is it senior year?
yeah, so it's junior year, but you saw the first one.
Yeah.
So do you know the tornado that's alive?
Yeah.
So there is something that kind of is mimicking that in the distance. Like, you can definitely tell that is not moving in a way that appears random enough to be the weather.
Okay, so I should be worried about that. Like,
Oh, we all should worry about that.
like bad enough I should call him? Well, he wouldn't be much help right now.
Aye, unless he can teleport here, but I think it'll be all right.
Well, he can kind of do that. He just moves real fast.
I see. Well, actually,
Anyway.
I don't. I've never seen him.
Well, it's okay. You will, if you want to. Again, no pressure. I just, wanted to offer some of the same kindness you've offered us.
It is taken in the spirit it is given. Hey, Lewis. You're in my face.
I have another question. So we're going to fight some pretty bad stuff. Do you think the Vesper's Wake would be amenable to helping us?
Oh, you mean the thing that exploded?
Yeah. Are they dead? I just kind of thought they were they came out of the water. I just thought they were kind of above death. Is that wrong?
Well, I don't know if they're above that, but I think they might be above petty squabbles and the, let's just say this. It's hard to kill the heart of the sea.
Yeah.
But
Well,
they might. They might.
Okay. Is there a way to contact them?
Well, I mean, we would have to put out a distress signal, and I would have to hail them. Well, I don't know how long you've been on this, in this world, but hailing someone who you have scorned is not pretty.
Really, your ex?
What's that? No, all I heard was, "Really, you're at?" And that's all I've heard the last like minute or so.
She was talking about him saying, "I don't know how long you've been in this world."
See what? How long you been in this world? Like, is that when you started to reply?
Yeah, she was freaking out about that.
Oh, gotcha. No, well, I mean, he's just saying like how, because I was gonna say more so to the, like, how long you've been on this, green Earth, but that's just not the right saying right now.
Okay. Is she really your ex-wife?
She is.
Do you want to, like, you want to be released from your contract, right?
I do.
And it has something to do with her.
It has something to do with our 2 offspring.
Okay. Have I met them?
Nay.
Am I gonna?
I don't know.
Okay. I come back to you and request your help getting a hold of them, but I won't do that unless I absolutely have to, okay?
Okay.
All right. Second question is, can I use your quarters for a moment? I need to have a private conversation.
Turn around. And I'll kind of shrug, like,
Okay.
be my guest.
Okay, thank you. I won't touch anything. And
I doubt that.
Well, I am not the meddling type. Anyway, she's gonna, scurry off in there and shut the door. And if it locks from the inside, she's gonna lock it.
It will lock from the inside. So yeah, he can kind of like, if he needs to sequester himself a little bit, he can do that. So, but inside, it is quite lavish. One sec here. Have you seen Hook, the Peter Pan movie? So
is that the one with Robin Williams?
Yes. Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Johnny has not seen that. And it kind of pains me a little bit because I was like, but Peter Pan. It made me chuckle. So I was like, well, I know we got to do it at some point because it's ridiculous and I love it. All right. But yeah, so Hook, and the reason why I'm saying that is so Balthazar Simon Wicks, captain's quarters in the World Bridge. It's not just a room, it's a throne, a sanctum, and a war room all rolled into one. So the general feel, the moment you step into Balthazar's quarters, it feels like entering the den of a dragon who traded his hoard of gold for silk, secrets, and superiority. The scent is rich, pipe smoke with hints of dark cherry and clove, mingled with polished leather, sea salt, and aged paper. The entire space measures 30 by 40 feet, larger than most of the crew's sleeping quarters combined. It sits at the stern of the ship with a wide reinforced glass and magic windows offering a panoramic view of the sea or storms behind them. These windows are enchanted, clear from the outside, but opaque and warded from, clear from the inside, but opaque and warded from the outside. So you have a few places in here. There's the command alcove on the starboard side. You have the personal space and living quarters on the port side, the arsenal wall, and then bookshelves and possible secret things, and the floor and ceiling. So the floor and ceiling, because I was going to say, pick somewhere you'd like to go. It's like, well, you can't exactly not be on the floor, and the ceiling is just there. So the floor is.
Climb on his desk.
What's that?
I could climb on his desk.
I just so funny. You're like, I guess I'm not on the floor ceiling now. Smart guy. Oh, I love that so much. But to describe the floor and the ceiling, to give you, let me see, the feel of that. The floor is ship gray black wood. It is stained and buffed, but adorned with a rug of elven weave, deep crimson and gold, gifted by a noble he blackmailed or rescued, depending on who you ask. You can kind of tell, like, this is much nicer than it should be here. The ceiling is curved, made of ribbed wood and hung with a few chain lanterns filled with an oil that burns without heat or smoke. And in one corner is a little tiny tent, which is pseudo dragon. Well, it says pseudo dragon. Soot sometimes pops in and out because you don't know if they came in with you or not. So, but that's the that's that. And then there are little zones. So there's the command alcove, the living quarters and personal space, like peace, the arsenal wall, and a bookshelf. And of course, if you don't want to do it, or you don't want to dive into that, it's a very secure place. So
She just in this.
that you cut out on me.
Hello. Can you hear me?
I've been a little bit of a garbled. Can you hear me?
Okay. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. I switched headphones. These may be better or worse. I don't know.
Sounds great so far.
Okay. Are there any other consciousnesses in the room?
There is. So it's over there in his little tent.
Okay, she's gonna go over there.
Always head out like.
Hi. I don't know if you can understand me like this. I'm gonna connect to your brain, okay?
It just kind of tilts its head like, whoa.
She's going to.
Okay. Yeah. So, I think. Oh, yeah. Hell, it's an animal, quote unquote. So,
Hello.
Hey. Hello.
Do you want to come be part of our conversation?
Who are you talking to? And they kind of look around like.
I'm sorry. I guess I kind of just thought you could see him. Well, them. Their name's Bit.
That thing?
Yeah, that's my friend.
Bit kind of spins around.
That's like you are to the captain. Bit is to me. We're friends.
You burned his bed.
I did. I did. I did not know it was his bed. I know that does not make it okay.
I guess you won't eat it anymore.
It is very sad. I didn't know he would die. I thought he would just keep coming back.
Well, it seems like if people don't ask about the rules, they won't know them.
Well, yeah, but we don't know what we don't know. Cormac thought that Smack just did that. He didn't know it was dependent on a piece of armor.
Oh, no, it's because he left the ship.
Because he left the ship.
Mm-hmm.
So if he died on the ship, it would have been fine.
Well, that's how it's happened every time since.
Okay, so you know that's the rule, or you just think that's the rule?
I was here when all the contracts were signed.
Okay. Okay, so are all the others like that? If they die on the ship, they come back?
Oh, no. Everyone got their own different kind of piece of 8.
Ooh, that sounds exciting. Okay, so can I guess?
If you would like.
Okay, I really only have one guess.
Okay.
Is that how Rantanimus got to know everything?
Why don't you ask him? And they kind of like.
Okay. Well, I just went and talked to him, and it would be awkward if I just walked back right in immediately after I said I was done.
It is. That's how I got it.
Okay. So, and then Joran can see the future.
Doran is just a very powerful mage who got pretty lucky and can see the future a little better than most.
Okay. All right. And then I really haven't interacted with anybody else very much. Balthazar got to live a long time? Or
No. They're going to kind of hop out onto the table, like where the captain's table would be. And they kind of like, getting spreading their wings a little bit. They'll get, it's kind of like their alchemy. So, sorry. The thing from Fantastic Beasts where it can fill the space that it's in.
mm-hmm.
And it'll get a little bit bigger. And it's like, okay. Because now it's kind of like the size of a raptor. No, that's not what he has.
Okay. You don't have to tell me if you think it would be inappropriate.
Oh, did you want to know? I thought you were going to keep guessing.
Can he see really far?
Oh, no, he can. He is actually pretty short-sighted.
Did he get you?
Do you think he has me?
No, not necessarily, but I don't know if maybe you said contracts were signed. Maybe he got something you wanted and you exchanged it for helping him or something.
That would be quite clever, but no, that's not what it is.
Okay. I think I'm out of guesses.
Okay. Well, he got the ability to be the best pirate, not privateer. Don't let him say that. Pirate this world will ever know.
Okay.
What stipulations are there to that, right? Well,
yeah.
Don't think there's going to be a deal he's going to come out of or a skirmish he's going to come out of not on top. Not going to be a thing he doesn't know how to get to. Strategy-wise, on a ship, he's nigh unbeatable. And he also got the wall bridge.
Yeah, You said he could know where anything is?
He knows how to get anything that he wants.
How badly does he have to want it?
Well, luckily, being a pirate means you can have a fleet of fancy. So it can merely be a whim.
Okay. I might have a request for him later then. That seems useful.
Oh, it may be, but see if you can tickle his fancy.
Well, I think it probably will.
Okay.
I just have to decide if it's a good idea.
Hmm.
Did you get something?
I did.
Do you want to tell me what you got?
I got it a little late, but I got the ability to kill soul and be whatever size I want whenever I want.
Kill soul.
Mm-hmm.
So, can I ask why?
Why did I want to kill soul?
Yeah.
Because size isn't everything, and he had something I wanted.
Ooh, okay. I can get down with that.
Mm-hmm.
I would agree sizes and everything. As you can tell, I am not tall.
Neither
And
am
then,
I, and they will get smaller and look up at you.
okay, don't be funny.
Mm.
What did they have you wanted?
The only thing I couldn't steal, which was affection from a shining one.
Ah, and did you get it after?
No,
Yeah.
no, I didn't.
And she's still not interested in you.
To put it plainly, yes.
I think that's okay. Sometimes, I mean, it's okay that. What am I saying? I respect that you went for what you wanted, and I don't look down on you for not getting it.
Thanks.
Sometimes that happens. I think that might be what I'm going through right now.
Well, let's hope you know what you want.
Unfortunately, I do not anymore, but that's okay.
Ah.
I simply will find out what I want. First step.
That is a very good first step.
Yeah. Well, we're going to talk. You're welcome to talk with us. I have a question, actually, follow up. Are you still mad at Soul?
Why would I be mad at something that I can kill with but a look?
Oh, okay. Powerful. I respect that.
Well,
You can still do that.
I can, but they're dead, and he is the only one who I could do that to.
How? Are you like You like rivals? Or, I mean, I guess, yeah.
Well, they would not assume so.
But you think so.
They'll look at you like kind of squarely, like, I know so.
Okay. And you'd keep, say he wasn't dead, you'd keep going after him
I would. And he would be dead.
forever?
Yeah, it's a terrible cycle because I get what I want instantly and there's no payoff.
Is that what you want?
Well, no, I wanted the ability to kill him so I could gain the affection for somebody who would be interested in someone who is his equal.
Right, but that didn't work.
No, it did not.
So you didn't pivot or nothing?
I'm on this ship.
Okay, is this what you want? You want to be on this ship?
I'm going to uphold my part of the bargain that I struck with Balthazar.
Oh, okay.
Not over some contract, but until he collects that which is we, he came up with that. I will help him in his endeavors.
That which is we.
We.
What is that which is you?
No, it's not me. No, we.
What?
And then he'll take his little, like, because he's more like a wyvern where it's like the wings are the arms, right? And the two big legs. He like will hold up a hand that's like probably about up to your, I'd say your elbow. No, we.
You what? You and I?
No, small.
Oh, WEE. Okay. What is that? His kids?
I. And he says
What?
it like Balthazar would. Yes, it's his children.
Where are they?
I don't know.
Hmm. All right. Well, that's something to think about.
It is. Not for too long, though, hopefully, because that can be pretty taxing.
Well, I don't really have to. Could he? His contract says he has to do whatever the contract holder says, right?
Correct.
And he can't. Is there any like word play you can do where you can be like, you didn't say I couldn't do that. Can you do that?
No, when they were written up by, let's put it like this. The first one to get their contract signed was Rantanimus.
Mm-hmm.
The second to get their contract signed was Joran. Everyone else followed suit perfectly because there was not a thing anyone could pull over on someone.
So I'm okay. So I mean, like, for example, the contract holder says, take me to Tide's End, for example.
Mm-hmm.
Could he then say, go like disembark for a little bit in Tide's End of his own free will, even though the contract holder didn't say to do that, but he also didn't say not to do that?
Sadly, no, I don't believe that is the case.
Is it because he can't get off the ship or because he has to do it fulfill the command to the letter.
Yeah, he has to fulfill the commands and to the best degree that he knows how. And currently, the instructions are to carry you all around.
Okay. I have a feeling he's going to be asked to take us somewhere else. That I think there's something there that he could want, but I don't want to tell him if it's a futile thing. That makes any sense.
Don't want to give him any hope.
Yeah, hope that at this point I'm pretty positive is false.
I
I'll keep looking though. I'll see if I can. I wouldn't want to be trapped on a boat. I wouldn't want to be trapped. I know what it's like to be beholden to someone and not really have a choice, and to kind of do things you maybe don't agree with because of that. So I'd like to help if I can.
Well, you can certainly try.
What about you? Could you go?
What about me? Yeah, I could if I wanted. Not really a need at the moment, but
What if I asked you to go with me temporarily? Would you? To go find
perhaps.
somebody and free them and maybe free us from. Well, I'm hoping that the person I'm going to find might be able to free you all from your contracts. If I can work, I can't guarantee that. Please hear that. I can't guarantee that. I can't guarantee that they'll help me. I'm just hoping I get there first.
I see.
And I can, yeah. I think I'd have a better chance if I had another ally, but I understand staying with your people.
Understood. Well, I mean, I don't see why I couldn't, but it would be something that I'd have to ponder on quite a bit.
I think that's fair. If you want more information, I can tell you. That'll help you with your decision. It's kind of important that your current contract holder not be privy to it necessarily.
I see. Well, then that is something that we can discuss later. Perhaps you can give me more details in writing.
Okay, sounds good. I will write to you. Would that be different? Would that be better? Couldn't he just say?
It would be something. I mean, if you'd like to tell me now, you can.
Let me think on it. If you'd like to be part of this conversation, well, actually, I think that's the same reason I'm not sure you can be part of this conversation. Does he just know everything you know?
Who is that?
Your contract holder.
No.
So he has to ask for that information explicitly if he wants.
That's correct. Mm-hmm.
Okay, that might help me. Let me just think about it a little bit, okay? I'm going to go over here and talk to Bit, and then I might look through that bookshelf if that's all right. I won't take anything or anything. I just am curious.
They kind of shrug, like, it's not my bookshelf, and they go back into their little tent.
Okay, have a good nap.
You see a little like puff of smoke come out the little side there, and the kind of little flap like kind of closes.
Okay, bye. She's going to turn to Bit and say, okay, Just as a little test of what you can do now, because I don't really know what. Do you know what this blue is?
What do you mean? Oh, no, you mean my hue.
Yeah, the change.
Yes.
Okay, what's new?
Oh, someone cast a spell through me.
Was it sin?
What?
What spell was it?
Oh, do you not feel more comfortable?
I mean,
Well,
maybe
let me
I
rephrase.
did.
You are no longer perspiring or having a need to, jump into a large body of much, much colder water.
What? Did I ever need to do that?
Well, I believe there were comments on the ship that folks were wondering why Balthazar went underneath in a almost dying star.
Oh. Okay, now
And
that you mention it, actually.
right, it is quite awful out there.
Yeah. Okay. Is that the only thing?
Well, that's all that they thought you needed, and they didn't want to be too intrusive.
Please tell him I appreciate that.
Done.
Okay. Sorry, go.
Done. I just said done. Like,
Okay, I have some questions because we need to kind of plan for the future here. We've been lightly betrayed.
what do you mean?
Well, one of our friends is she's gonna switch. So I want to have this conversation mentally,
Yep.
and she's gonna switch to. Let me
Channel
pick a
4.
language.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know, a language I don't feel like dragons can speak.
Oh,
Celestial?
I mean, you could go primordial, but celestial works.
Okay, let's do primordial.
Okay.
It feels thematic. Oh, I could do abyssal.
Ooh, there you go.
No, we're gonna do primordial. Okay. Okay. Question number 1. Do illithids sleep?
I believe they do have to rest, but I don't know if it is actually the same as everyone else. I think it is closer to going into a state of unconsciousness.
Isn't that the same as sleep?
No, because in this state, they can do so much more.
Okay. Okay. So.
Oh, hold up.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm going to we're going to get on it.
Yeah.
Oh no, so they do. Yeah, they do.
Okay. Well, that's unfortunate. Oh, are there other things that aren't? I'm looking for not undead, mostly like person looking, intelligent things don't need to sleep. Besides, actually, scratch that. I have a different question.
Okay.
How come Milliard don't sleep?
Who?
Milliard.
Milliard, he does sleep.
But I don't think it's complete, right?
No, he's of the fire planet. He's a genasi.
The fire okay, so that has to do with like like humans sleep and like elves don't. So like
Mm-hmm.
the like his people don't sleep.
Oh no, they do. Genasis need to sleep.
But I was just told that in order to free him from the thing kind of like following him, he needs to be unconscious.
Mm-hmm.
So the dude, does he not sleep? Does he sleep but he's conscious?
Are you talking about the thing that's embodying Milliard?
Oh, he meant that I had to like send that thing to sleep, didn't he?
Right.
Right. Okay. What is that thing?
That is what they call a plasmoid.
Okay, and they don't sleep.
I do not believe there is a need.
Hmm. Could they transfer that ability to something else?
Well, hold on a sec. Oh, well, they say there isn't a need, but it kind of glows like in a lighter blue form. It's like, well, no, actually, they do need to sleep as well. But they kind of have to be in a container because if not, they leak everywhere, and it kind of does this thing where like it tilts a little bit. You can almost feel like it's kind of like searching, kind of like how Gandalf does in the what do you call it in the libraries, but he's or it is just kind of like.
Okay, because it's like that goo stuff I keep finding.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're finding little pieces of it.
Okay, and if I set Milliard on fire, it won't be able to stay there anymore.
Well, Hilliard's own resistance to fire it would have to be very intense.
Right. To kill that thing, but not Milliard. Is that what you're saying?
That's correct.
Okay. Is it immune to sleep?
No,
Like, okay, so like with magic, you could set it to sleep.
very possible, but I also may set Hilliard to sleep.
Right. Well, not you necessarily. I was going to ask Vessel.
Oh, I see.
Can you make things sleep?
I can do quite a bit.
Is that a new thing? Could you always do that?
Well, I was never asked if I could or if I needed to.
Oh my gosh, you can do other stuff?
Yes.
What other stuff?
What do you require?
You I can just ask you to do anything?
Well, there's not been a thing I could not do.
Can you grant wishes?
What wish would you have me grant?
Hold on though. Do your wishes have a downside?
I don't know. I've never granted one.
Okay. I will keep that in mind. We're going to test that only if we absolutely have to, because if there's a downside to specifically the wishes I'm thinking of, I think that would be really bad. But that is really good to know. Could you bring back somebody back from the dead?
Is that what you require?
No, not at this moment. Can you undo wishes?
That's a possibility, but it might not be in the way that you imagine.
Okay. Okay, I'll keep thinking of stuff to ask you to do. I'll try to find something we can test. Okay?
Your wish is my command.
You can make jokes.
I'm finding that there are many things that I can do.
Okay, that's exciting. Maybe I need to do my thing on you.
What is that? Oh,
Yeah.
that.
Would you like that?
I don't know.
Do you want to think about it, or do you want me to decide?
I do appreciate you offering and asking, but I could not care one way or the other.
Okay. Well, let me ask the DM if sidecars count as sessions.
They do.
Great. Okay then. I'd like to ask some of my other questions and then do this because I don't know what's going to happen.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, I got the answer to that question. It's dangerous to take you to Voss. We're going to prepare for the eventuality that we meet Voss so that we can either, like bare minimum, resist them trying to take you over or connect to you, and like at most influence Voss back.
Mm-hmm. I've been pondering that ever since you discussed it.
Uh-huh.
That is definitely doable.
Okay, great. Do you know how long you'd need to prepare?
I can do it right now.
Like as a guarantee?
Mm-hmm.
Can you lie?
Yes.
Would you?
To you? Or in
Yeah.
general?
To me.
Oh.
Insight check.
Go for it.
Ah, 26.
Oh my Lord. So you kind of can like peer into this thing's like ability to process and think. No, it's it has the connection kind of a deal of like, think about if a pet rock that was like, oh my God, this is my most prized possession thing in the world, could like could appreciate that, right? So no,
Okay.
this thing is on your side 100%, unless something really, really, really bad happens, or you get corrupted, and then it's like, I must do what I must to make sure Jen doesn't stay corrupted. It's like, oh,
Okay. Cool.
mm-hmm.
Okay. I believe you.
I'm glad.
Okay. I still worry about taking you to Voss, about the possibility
Mm-hmm.
that it doesn't work and I lose you.
It is a real possibility.
Okay. Well, okay. We'll revisit that. I have something later, and then we can revisit that and see how you're feeling. So, you know that I don't think you've seen me do it, but I can change my shape. I'm sure you know
I
that.
know. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Is that something that can be like seen through? Like, for example, if I were to walk in front of somebody powerful like Voss or like Corin or like, I don't know, somebody powerful as not myself, could they just see through that immediately?
Mm-hmm. Hold on a second. There are those special rules about this. Yes. So,
Yeah.
yes, they can. You are unique in the fact that you actually are changing form, but it is still you, and they will know.
Okay. That is good to know. I was going to do something real reckless, and I now will not do that.
Understood.
Okay. I have this key. I can unlock things with this key.
Mm-hmm.
Can I also lock them?
I believe the point is to release potential, not to stifle it.
Okay. So it's like a break the lock situation.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Like door. Okay. What about doors? I can unlock doors. Can I lock doors?
I was going to say, I got to see how the knock ability works.
Okay.
Let me see here. No.
Because I don't think I've tried, if I
Right.
remember it correctly.
Yeah, this. That is funny. No, the best part, it's all open. There is no closing.
Okay. Good to know. So glad I didn't try that and, I don't know, die or something.
Yeah, it's all good.
Okay. Next question. Will Corin only obey Nyx now?
No.
Okay. Is he still back at his palace?
Who, Corin?
Yeah.
No. I think
Oh.
he left with the little blonde-haired, straw-haired girl.
Where'd they go?
And they kind of spin around, like they're not on this plane, but I'm not sure which one.
Okay, I understand. Are Starlin, Pat, Wallace, and Gray dead?
Hi, hello.
Hi.
It is a likely outcome that they are sequestered somewhere.
Oh, can you tell me where?
Well, if they were impacted by that star, then they would have been shunted into a plane or two over if they were not incinerated instantly.
Okay. So they might be dead, but might not. Okay.
Correct.
Well, I might have to see if I can find somebody who can send Ascended between planes. Can you do Ascended?
I can send.
Can you do a send in between planes?
If I knew which plane, or if I know which plane, yes.
Okay, so I'd have to figure that out, and I have no way to do that. All right, good to know. That's another problem I can attempt to solve.
Mm-hmm.
Can Jen die?
You?
Jen.
Oh, Jin.
DJ
Or
INN.
Gina's.
I can. I'm confident.
Yes, they can perish.
Okay. Are they immune to? Can they be put to sleep by magic?
That's a very good question. It's kind of funny. I love that it took me to the Quran. That's amazing. Wow. Love that. Yeah, no, they don't need to sleep or rest or do any sort of thing like that.
Okay, so like Mother of Dreams couldn't really do anything to them.
No.
Okay. Well, I guess that's good and bad. So I don't know if you know this. It seems to me, based on that conversation between Nix and Corin, that our friend, old Patch, can't do any harm anymore. And it
true.
seems like sleep was mentioned, but did it take?
Did what take?
That kind of, and sleep too, you know?
Well, their goal was not to harm, so it doesn't really matter.
Okay. Does like sending people to sleep, does that count as harm?
No, it does not.
What if a thing doesn't want to be sent to sleep?
Well,
Like, for example, I'd rather die.
well, sadly, you wouldn't get to choose.
Okay. Good to know. Okay. Can you pray?
Me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Do you?
No.
Okay. Then I'm not sure it'd work to ask you to pray.
Is there
Okay.
something that I need to pray for?
Well, it's more like, well, yeah, but it's more like pray to. I'm trying to get a hold of the God of Fate, Maker of Fate,
I see.
like Fate. And prayer isn't really part of my faith, so I'm not sure that it'd be acceptable for me to just pray out of nowhere. I'm gonna try, but I was gonna have somebody else try to help me.
I mean, I can try. There is no guarantee for success.
Okay, well then let's try. So we're praying to somebody named Castiel, and we're praying for a solution to the problem of the first once imprisonment. We're looking for what the the Maker of Fate wants in return for the first one's freedom. Does that make sense?
I believe I see your end goal.
Okay. So she's gonna like hold on, let me think about how they prayed. So she's gonna is there anything like circular on the floor in the room? Like is there a circular rug?
The rug that would be there would be in more of a square shape.
Are there any circular shapes on it? Is there a
So if it's
circular
like red and gold, right? So yeah, I mean, well, the funny part about this, actually, no, there would be a big red shape, or sorry, a big circle shape, because it would be the red and gold. It would almost be kind of like how so the chair here at the house, because I'm looking at it right now, it looks wild because it's red and gold. It's red with gold stitching. So it would actually, but it's going to mimic the silver and purple chair that has a big dragon on it, but they're in front of the sun.
Okay. Oh my gosh. That's well, he's sleeping. Okay, never mind. So she's gonna place, or she's gonna take a place at one side of the circle shape, like on the edge.
Yeah.
She's gonna stand and she's gonna point for Bit to do the same on the opposite side of the circle.
It's going to go to the other side. And since you're standing kind of in like it looks like you're doing something with purpose, right? It's going to have two little like laser like legs come out and be on like this.
Yeah. Okay. So I will be honest, the way I learned to pray turns out was to something that's not real. So, or it wasn't real. Actually, I guess I don't know now, but we're just going to try that and see if it works.
Okay.
And so she's going to kind of sway back and forth and start humming. So in the order, all of their prayer, they pray, or they were supposed to pray out loud, kind of like in a popcorn fashion, while everyone is humming a prayer hymn. Their prayer hymns don't have words. It's just, and it's not really a structured hymn either. It's basically like go where the spirit takes you type of deal.
Yeah.
So she's gonna hum for a while and like sway back and forth in like a nonsense tune, and then she's gonna just like in a normal voice oh powerful Castiel, the maker of fate, whom I have never met, but whom I presume has met me. We have never spoken, to my knowledge, but I call to you now in my time of need. O Castiel, I believe in your power and your might. I believe in your knowledge and your power over all things, and I seek a fraction of such. O Castiel.
Oh.
What?
I know, keep going. I love it. So you are going to see that as you're doing this, bit's going to start to become gold. Like the light will change colors very, very slowly.
O Castiel, I seek the freedom of. Hold on, let me find all. I seek the freedom of Father Veracruz, the first one, and the assistance of such. O Castiel, I believe you to be in power of this freedom. I seek your guidance in what you desire in return for this freedom.
So, as you get to that last kind of sentence there, their hilarious little legs go away, and they are glowing a bright, almost like a small star at this point. And they're going to be moving a lot faster than they were before. And they're going to go, and they're going to be like, it's almost one of the little pointed ends is going to touch your nose.
Okay.
You know not what you ask.
It is my hope that you will illuminate to me this. O powerful, O knower of all, O holder of truth.
This thing's going to, or it's going to glow like too bright to where you can't like really look at them directly anymore. And remember, they're right there.
Yeah.
It's the voice now will kind of almost be like a shimmering, almost echoing type thing. Jen, you know not what you ask. This is not what you're seeking. This is not the way.
Please illuminate to me the way.
You don't have to pray, changer of faces and walker of plains. I'm right here.
Oh. Were you?
Forgive the guys I have to take. Your
Are you
friend
following me?
is a big catalyst, or a very, very good catalyst for things like us.
Oh. Okay. I don't understand. I thought this was. I need his help.
Ooh, very cool.
Yeah.
No, he is very, very distraught.
Could he help me if I fix that?
Could he help you from his own misery?
I suppose.
No. Well, yes, he could, but why are you trying to interfere?
Because somebody already has. And I'm trying to fix it.
What do you mean?
Somebody's one of the people I travel with. I'm sure you know they have control of Veracruz' grandson. God of Wishes.
Yes, the toe tapper has been his own thing for too long, but that is what it is. I have to keep Vetical contained, or else he'll unmake everything.
Oh, I thought I was told that if I let him go, he'd leave.
If nothing has changed since the last time someone talked to me about Better Cool, then it does not matter.
So, what does that mean?
So, Castiel does not know that the person you're traveling with is Nyx. They're thinking you're traveling with Ezekiel.
Oh, the toe tapper. Oh, got it. Ezekiel. Well, okay. Actually, I don't. Okay, let me get around that. Hold on.
You're
Nick,
good. Well, it's one of those things too. There aren't many things in this, universe that know that, but
Nick's Nick's doesn't toe tap. I ain't ever seen him dance. I don't think.
Nyx.
Dorian. He goes by Dorian now.
Nyx
I
goes
knew
by
him.
Dorian now.
Nyx. Well, yeah. I think his name was always Dorian, but when I met him, he was going by Nyx. And now I think he's gone by Dorian again.
Do you mean Dorian Lethard?
Yeah.
He has control of Corin.
Yeah, I assume there's some kind of revenge there a little bit because Corin took his house.
Wait a minute. And you see Bit glows, like Bit goes kind of, because Castiel's now finding out what they can do with Bit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I see. That changes everything.
Oh, how?
No, yes, Spotticle, the first one, will leave because his grandson is no longer a puppet.
Well, now he's just a puppet to a different person. Kinda. Nyx has made a wish that he can, I think he said freeze wish granters at will. I don't
No,
know if
that is
he.
something that he wished he could do. And, well, he just kind of like get this thing where Castiel, for one, has not had a conversation in a while. And two, it's like, oh, it's not going to work the way that it's designed because anyone can grant a wish.
Ah, okay, got it. So he has power over literally anybody then. Is that what you're saying?
Anything with a consciousness that can
Oh,
form an act.
that's so worse. Okay, then even more reason I need him to stop. I need to reverse some of the wishes he's asked for, and I need to end his power over Corin.
I think that is doable. If you can make it here, I will let you speak with them.
Okay, I can make it there. Is there a time limit? Is this an open invitation?
Oh, well, we're timeless, so it doesn't really matter.
Okay, I will be there as fast as I can. It probably will be some time because I have to convince my friends to go there before we go somewhere else they really want to go. And honestly, probably should go, but I don't really want to because the fate of the world hangs in the balance. Okay, I'll do what I can. Thank you. I will not forget this. If you do, you want I shudder to ask this question. Do you require something in return?
Only to be where you need to be when it is required.
Only for me to be where I need to be when it's required?
I am
Okay.
the maker of fates, after all.
Right. Yeah. I know. That doesn't surprise me. I think that's reasonable. I think a couple people have asked that of me recently.
Could take this thing.
No, please don't.
Okay.
I won't give you that. I need that. That's my friend.
It is really something.
Yeah, I'm learning a lot.
Well, next time you want to chat, all you gotta do is toe tap a little. I'm just kidding.
Okay. Oh, thank goodness. I'm not really one for dancing.
No. Just ask your friend to reach out.
Okay, I will. I think they'd be happy to do that.
Yes, they are very interesting.
They're wonderful.
They're very fast too. I didn't foresee this, and as that's happening, this thing's kind of going like the Flash around you a little bit now, since they're kind of like embodied with the fastest thing that is living. Uh,
Do you
and
like?
then,
Oh, sorry. Go.
yeah, it's fine. They're just kind of being in front of you as you start to talk again.
Do you make my fate too? Even though I'm like not from here.
Do you have to ask?
Well, no, I guess. I guess the answer is yes, but do you only make my fate when I'm here? If I go back to where I'm from, do you still make my fate?
No.
Okay. Interesting.
It
That sounds like
does seem that way. Yeah.
that seems like a really hard job.
I didn't ask for it, but I do it better than anyone else.
Yeah, I can't imagine anyone else who could. Well, okay. I need my friend back. I gotta do something with him,
Mm.
if you don't mind.
They will. It's gonna start to spin, and it's almost gonna kind of do where like a top, or like if you've ever spun like a jack, like a
Uh-huh.
almost like a gyroscope kind of a deal, where it becomes almost like a solid mass for a second, and it's gonna stop instantaneously. The glow is gone. It still has that kind of like a hue, like a little bit of a glow, but now there is gold, blue, and purple in it.
Okay. Fit, you can have whatever you want forever. Okay?
Oh, okay.
Let's just make that deal right now. All right? You are wonderful, and I don't want to misuse you because you're part of you're part of the herd. I don't want you to feel mistreated or like I only want you around for your knowledge or something. I don't know. I don't even know if you can feel those things. But, you want something, you just let me know. I'll do what I can.
Okay. There's not much that I'm wanting for. It's going to sit on almost sit on the table. You kind of getting the first kind of sense that there's something a little bit more there, because it just literally like went light speed for a little bit, and it's like, oh, okay, we're gonna just sit here on the table.
Okay. So the thing that I want to do that you can still say no if you don't want to do it is I have this key. And what this does is it unlocks people and things and it brings forward like more parts of yourself. Like your potential. And I'd like to bring forth your potential.
Okay.
Like I did, you saw I did that with Cormac?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like that. It don't hurt or nothing.
No, it didn't seem like it did.
Okay, great. All right, last chance. I'm going to do it. And if they don't do anything, she's going to raise the whistle. She's going to blow it.
Okay.
And it's going to feel like being called home.
Bit's going to get a crack in them, and you're going to feel like a rush, like a a kind of buffering of energy that's kind of expand out from it, almost like the shatter spell.
Okay.
And it's going to excuse me. You feel that the range has quintupled. It is a little bit, yeah.
480.
Well, what?
Oh, quintuple. That's
Yeah.
5, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
600.
Yep.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So at the range of a longbow, you can hone in on whatever you're kind of wanting there.
Okay.
The link with them, they kind of work as a familiar now. You can share spells with them.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it can deliver spells for you. And it effectively can work like a little font of HP. So it can like hold hit dice for you.
Okay, cool. Like to heal me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, beautiful. Amazing. I was going to do Milliard on Friday, and if you want to tell me no and tell me I have to wait a week, that's totally fine also.
Oh, no. No, literally a day in the world. And by that, I mean these. No, Millard would be great.
Okay, great. Okay, that's so amazing.
Mm-hmm. And the last little piece of it is you do know now that they can definitely cast spells up to 6th level. And you can you can effectively escape into the little crack, almost like what's it called? Rope trick.
Oh, cool. Can I take anyone with me?
Yeah.
Can I do I have to come or can I send someone in there?
Interestingly enough, you can send someone in if you want.
Okay, great. I am not going to use that for any nefarious purpose.
You heard it here, folks.
Okay, amazing. I didn't write any of that down, so
No, you're good. No, luckily it's recorded.
Yeah, let's just wait for the recording. Okay, fantastic.
Oh, that was interesting.
How do you feel?
How do you feel?
I feel good.
Feel great.
Okay, you just feel good also?
Mm-hmm.
Or you just feel like normal?
Oh, I didn't really feel much beforehand.
Do you feel things now?
I do.
Okay. Like what?
Like we're best friends. They go and sit on your head.
We are best friends. You're so right.
This
Gentleman
is
has never had a best friend in her life. She for sure is crying.
it's like, oh, nothing to be
Sorry.
sad about.
No, I'm not sad. Sometimes people cry when they're happy. It's just a lot of emotions. Tears just
There
happen when there's
is.
a lot of emotion.
Oh, I wonder if I can cry.
You could try. This is a safe space.
I don't think there are any tear ducts.
Okay. Yeah, that is necessary. Are the spells they can cast like up to 6th level druid spells?
Would you like to inquire with it and see?
Yeah. Okay, so you should be able to do some new stuff now. You can. Okay, so we knew you could do spells, or we thought you could do spells before, right?
Right.
Do you have like a better grasp on what spells you can do?
I do.
Okay. Which one?
What would you like to have happen?
I don't know the spells. Um,
So at this point, you
Hold on, let
could
me.
effectively, I mean, you can definitely look them up if you would like. You can just like ask for something, and too bad with spells, but it'd be able to see if it can actually do it. But
Yeah, I'm picking some to um experiment with.
that is funny. Well, the first one I saw was Druid Grove, and I'm like, oh, that'd be kind of cool. But let me see. I also saw Planar Ally, and it would be hysterical if that's what they cast, and they cast you just there, and it's like, well, this is a little bit on the nose, but it, here I am.
Uh, okay. I also need to figure out how many spell slots it has. I'll ask that in a second.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we're gonna start. I'm gonna start with a cantrip to see if it can do cantrips.
Yeah.
Can you do? It's not something I can do, but I think like maybe Vessel could do it. Where you just make some little lights around you, and they
Like
don't
this,
really do.
four little globes, like little galaxies float around them. I'm sorry,
Okay.
around you effectively because they're sitting on your head.
Okay. I was looking for dancing lights. Is that what happened?
That's exactly what happened. Yes.
Okay, I can't do that spell. We're gonna try something else. Let's try. Oh, you saw how Cyrus, right? Let me see what level spell that is. Hold on. Cyrus. He made a weapon, a magic weapon appear.
Okay.
Can you do that?
What kind of weapon?
Um,
Oh, you mean this? What shape would you like it to be?
like maybe like a spear. That's kind of what most of my experience is in.
A perfect purple and blue and gold glowing spear shows up and kind of floats around.
Okay. Let's find a 6th level spell. How about what was the one you said? Not Druid Grove, the other one.
Oh, Planner Ally. That is hilarious. And I think, okay, that's fantastic.
Yeah, let's do planner ally. Can you call on somebody to help us? Like,
Who would you like me to call on?
well, like somebody powerful. You know how we just talked to Castiel? Somebody like that. Somebody who,
Do you want me to bring them here?
I mean, sure. Seems like, yeah.
Understand if you do this, Buttercool may just leave.
Oh, no, I'm not going to do
Start to
that.
destroy everything. Oh, okay.
Oh, never mind. Thank you for that heads up. That is a good friend right there.
See, I now am learning that there are consequences to the things that I offer.
Yeah. Yeah, sorry for blaming you before.
No, I mean it was okay. It kind of was me, but it was not in a nefarious way.
Yeah. You know, we live and we learn. And we learn to have emotions. What's it?
I'm glad, like, we learn to have emotions. Like, yep, yeah, we do. Something powerful. I mean, there are so many things.
Do you know how many times you can do it?
Does there need to be a limit?
Well, I have one. I would love if there was not. I think that, like, well, I guess there doesn't have to be. Corn doesn't have one, I don't think. And I would guess Castiel doesn't.
Nope.
Do you?
I'd have to find out.
Okay. Well, all right. We'll be careful for a little while till we figure it out. Have you seen Tasha's Otherworldly Guys?
Have I seen that?
That spell?
Let me see. Is it?
It's broken as hell.
Probably. Let me see. Okay. Oh, that's cool.
Ooh. Also Globe of Invulnerability.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. I have some planning to do.
Mm-hmm.
Transport via plants.
Is that what you would like?
No.
It looks over at like a little palm tree that they would have by Soot's little tent. It's like, we could send you.
Oh my gosh. Wait a minute. Let me look at that spell. Hold on. Hold on. Oh no, where'd it go?
So it's a link between large and other larger inanimate plant within range of another and another plant. So that says
at any
range.
Distance.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
On the same plane of existence, yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna go touch the palm tree over there. No, I'm not gonna do the spell. I'm just gonna go touch it. Because
I see
I've
what you're doing.
It. Okay, so I guess I've seen it. So that and then
yes,
I'm gonna go over and knock on Soot's tent.
Hello.
Hi. I'm sorry to bother you again.
It's all right.
I just wanted to say I am going to see someone, if this helps your decision. I am going to see someone who grants wishes.
I'll come with you.
Great. I also have just learned I can do something where if you don't want to come with us immediately, you can stay here and I can summon you through that tree.
I don't like that tree.
You don't like that tree?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, if you'd rather just come with us, that's okay too.
I get to ride where it does.
It doesn't ride. It just. You talking about Bit?
Yeah, it looks up on top of your head. It's like, no, this is my
Oh,
spot.
would you like? Would you rather ride with Bit? You want to ride on my head?
I sit in a man's beard all day long.
Okay. Yeah, I guess that. Yeah, I guess that's reasonable. Okay. Actually, speaking of, hey, Bit,
Yes. As it
would
kind
you
of, it'll get up at this point and float around.
want a hat?
What?
Do you want a hat?
Um, I don't know.
Okay. Well, you think about it.
What kind of hat?
Any hat you could possibly want, I will find it.
What would I need a hat for?
For fun. I don't know.
What?
I don't really like hats. I didn't know if you had developed a fondness for them
Oh,
spontaneously.
a fondness for things.
Yeah.
Hmm. Hmm.
Oh my gosh. I'm really sorry. But you keep thinking about that. Thank you, Sit. I will come. We can talk later about when you'll come join us.
Okay.
Okay. You can either come with us immediately. I am fairly certain that this ship is going to take us where that wish person is when we go. So you'll be with us and you can decide when to follow along.
I see.
And if this ship is not taking us, I'll make sure that you know and I'll come get you.
Okay.
Okay, I have to go talk to Balthazar because I have also learned something that I think maybe could help him get around his contract. Maybe
Oh,
the tree is that tree
really?
over there.
Oh,
Yeah, it's a tree. It's that
oh, the
tree you
tree I
don't
don't
like.
like.
Yeah, maybe you'll like it if it gets you out of here. I don't know.
I could already leave.
What gets Balthazar out of here? He's your friend, right?
Well, he is, but yes.
Okay. Thank you so much. We will be in touch. I will consider us friends. Okay.
If you need to call on me, yell really loud because you'll probably be somewhere else. I can't hear you.
Okay. Okay. Sounds good. Well, my friend will probably be the one to contact you if we're far, far away.
I see.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you so much. And she's going to unlock the door and she's going to scamper on out there to Balthazar. And, Captain, there's been a development.
His head's gonna go full 180 like an owl. I'm just
Hi.
kidding.
Hi. Okay, so in my continued quest to help you get out of this contract you don't want to be in, I have come to understand that if you're not told you can leave the boat, you can't.
Right.
Is that pretty accurate?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what if I could just pull you off the boat? Is that fine?
They kind of like take a bit of a like grounding themselves stance. Like, listen,
By magic. I do not presume
I see, Mouse. Uh, if I knew about it, perhaps that would be okay.
Okay, so I you have a little tree in your room in there. It's very cute.
Mm.
I will try to warn you best I can before, but I'm going to see something or I'm going to find something that I think you might want. And if I can get close enough for it to be meaningful, I will try to pull you along with me, okay?
That sounds agreeable.
Okay. I have also asked Soot if he wants to come with me, and he did say yes. But I do not presume to. I know he has his own. He's his own person. I know.
Are you
But
trying to take me, dragon?
well, no. So again, I'm going to get something that I think you will want, and that I think might free you from what you want to be freed from. And Soot wants that also. He wants to help you because you're friends. And I simply said that if you'd like to come help me, I would appreciate that.
He's a good friend.
He is. He's very nice.
Balthazar holds up his hand and is like,
I mean, like, he's a dragon. Dragons don't have to be that nice, and he's pretty nice.
I have not thought about it. I've only met a couple.
Have you met Soul? How old are you? Well, sorry, I don't know how old you are. Maybe you haven't.
I have. The bastard.
Yeah, you don't like him. You don't like him because he's the reason Soot got his heart broke.
What? No. He's an asshole. If you think that I'm larger than life, that thing could not even be in the same room with anybody before his demise.
Well, to be real, I didn't talk to him for very long, so I'll take your word for it.
You talk to Soul.
Well, I was present when there were conversations. I was laying pretty low at that point.
That is incredible. How did you do that?
What do you mean? I just was there. Just listening.
No, Soul, the dragon. You were there while he's alive?
I guess. I don't know. I don't know. Unless somebody's lying to me. I mean, I guess that really could be the case. A lot of people are lying to me. So maybe it wasn't Soul. Maybe he just said he was.
There are some interesting folks in this world.
Yeah. Okay. Is there anything else you think I should know? I should be looking out for?
Be on the lookout for people who want money. Because if they want gold, at least you know what they actually want. If somebody wants something for love, if somebody wants something for blood, if somebody wants something for idealistic frivolities, that's the one you watch out for.
Okay, so everybody I'm traveling with. I think that's solid advice. And I want to modify what I said earlier. When I call on you and you go step through your tree there to come help us or get what you want or escape or whatever, again, it will be your choice at that point. You can bring as many people as you can get through in about 6 seconds.
When I hear a tiny lass call my name through a tree, I've got 6 seconds to rally everybody I can who I trust with my life to hop into the tree that's about a foot tall in me
Correct.
quarters.
Yeah.
If I did not literally have a talking dragon in my beard, I would think you're insane.
Well, I will. Actually, speaking of, can you see them? And she'll kind of gesture to the direction Bit is. Can you see that over there?
No, my room is spectacular.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess you can't see him. I have a friend like you have a friend.
Oh, do you want me to be visible right now?
No. That's okay. Not out here.
Oh.
And she'll say that part out loud.
Mm-hmm.
If it was just us,
like, I can turn around.
Okay. Listen.
He turns back around.
I just told you I could pull you through a tree. How is that the craziest thing?
I have a limit.
Okay. Well, I will attempt to give you as much heads up as I can through my friend. Like maybe a couple of minutes or a couple extra seconds to gather who and what you want. And decide whether you want to come at all. But
Right.
they'll contact you.
I see. So a thing I can't see is
Right.
going to yell out for me.
Okay, fine. Can she go like, hey, Bit, come here. Let me hold you for just a second.
No, like this. It'll sit in your hand.
Yeah, like that. And she's going to go around in front of Balthazar. Is there anyone between Balthazar and well, I guess actually the wheel is at the back of the ship, right?
Correct.
Okay, so she's actually going to go behind Balthazar. Is there anyone back there?
Mm-mm.
Okay, so she right behind Balthazar, so he's between Bit and the rest of the ship.
Mm-hmm.
And she's also gonna gather like her coat and stuff around Bit so they're not just like visible to everybody.
Yeah. Balthazar's like,
just hold on. And she'll say, okay, now just be visible for just a second. So he knows I'm not crazy.
So you feel your hair raise up on your arms and like on your neck and on your hair and stuff like that. Like, oh my God, you see that? And as you look down and there's Tulum, like, what the hell is that?
Oh my God. Get out.
Balthazar's like, what is that? And then it's gonna,
That's
Tulum's
not.
like, hey.
Tulum, I appreciate you. We're having a private conversation.
You were.
We were. That's so true. Well, okay, well, never mind. I guess we're not going to see him.
See what the thing that we just saw?
That electric monkey.
What? Sorry. So Balthazar is like,
So he saw both things.
Oh, okay.
Because he had turned around just in the nick of time to turn, well, see him. Tulum gets, you get the static kind of feeling. Then Tulum's like, hey, what's that? And
Okay, yeah. Not the electric monkey, the other thing in my hand.
Hey, that was weird.
Yeah. Anyway, the thing in my hand is my friend. I guess Tulum, her acquaintances. That's the monkey. He's gonna go cause trouble for me now, I think. But anyway, this my friend in my hand will contact you and try to give you some notice before I open the tree. Okay?
Tulum says, we can leave the tree.
Not right now.
But in 6 seconds. And he goes,
No, Tulum. No. In 6. Okay. Are they gone? Is he gone?
Yeah, Tulum's gone.
Okay. I'm gonna have to go explain that to him now. Great. Okay. Anyway, does that make sense? Does that help you?
It does, yes. You've put all of my woes at ease.
Cool. Amazing. Okay, I think that's all I need. I gotta go talk to all of everybody now about everything all the time.
He just laughs. It's like, I turns back around. Like, you might want to hang on as y'all start to do the dip, duck, and diving and weaving. Real close to the lava at this point. Like, you're fine and it feels fine, but because of the spell that has been cast, but it is getting real hairy.
Okay, she's gonna go below deck and be seasick.
Okay, you got it.
And she's also gonna look for, I think, vessel first. And so that's, I guess, depending on where we start this next session, that's, I guess, what she'll be doing.
Okay. Well,
or later, if like there's stuff to happen.
Oh, for sure. I was gonna say, I was like, well, looks like we're gonna have another sidecar, but it's gonna be probably a little longer on a Saturday or Sunday, and you're gonna go to Belfenor.
Yeah. Yes.
Ooh.
And if they decide to go to Nullis, she is gonna go to Belfenor instead.
Yeah.
Unless something crazy happens, she needs to get there before Nyx does. Or like, I don't know. It's real tricky when Patch can't hurt anything, but she's gonna probably go.
No. Well, oh, yeah. I think that was anyone. So, well, that's the deal. Is
well, she hasn't tried area effect stuff yet, so she doesn't know if that works.
Right. And another thing too is I think Patch, since we said like he's big enough, or since they're big enough to like swallow things, they can swallow them, not deal any damage, but that shunts them to another dimension.
Okay, beautiful. Well, problem solved. Who needs to hurt things?
Now, granted, I don't know if that's going to satiate him, so that will be kind of interesting. Him going backwards, but
yeah. Okay. Great. I think 2 successful sidecars.
Oh yeah, absolutely outrageous. So 2 things. One, I thought you were going to talk to Sin today, which is I'm like the anticipation. I'm like, no. It's fantastic. The other is when we get some of the planner ally. I was going to warn about Castiel, but I was going to suggest that you summon Seraph.
Oh my gosh. So she can kill him?
To see if he's real.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. I don't think that has occurred to her yet, but it is going to.
And the second I thought of that, I've got it.
Well,
So,
okay. And she does still need to talk to Sin.
oh
I
yeah,
just
no,
don't
for
have
sure.
time today, so
Oh yeah, no, I get you.
I don't know. We'll work that in. Maybe like if we can do some timey-wimey stuff. Maybe
Oh
she
yeah,
could have
yeah,
done that also before she goes and finds Vessel. I just won't know
sure.
what Sin says before I talk to James.
That's very fair. Well, and it's something too where it's difficult to like, oh, you would do it exactly, because of course one of the fun parts about this is that we don't know everything all the time. I mean, granted, I do know hopefully what's going to happen in like the information in the world, but it is very fun to play those kind of characters in the moment, you know.
Yeah.
But and they would be helpful, and so like any information that you would want, they would tell you. But yeah,
Yeah.
very
Okay.
fun. So.
Okay, I'll get my Sin questions together.
Yes, indeed. So, but no, super fun. Very happy we're able to pop on again so soon, and I'm also looking forward to see how well the recording did. So,
Mm-hmm.
but
Yeah. Okay, this was a good one.
yeah, and hopefully, Bit. I love Bit. Like all of
Yeah,
them.
me too.
I was like, I need this in my heart. I love it.
Yeah, I love having little friends.
Yeah, super fun. So, but awesome. Well, very cool. Very cool. Oh Lord, I'm terrible. But cool. If I get the recording up, it'll do the. It will, I'll have that one until we meet, not tomorrow, but the next time we meet. I'll have that as unlisted, so you can like listen to it and whatnot if you want to hear it back. And I'll try to also write down the rules for the awakened bit.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. It was super fun.
Yeah, it was.
Always a pleasure. Well, I hope you have a wonderful Friday, and I will see you tomorrow at the same bat time, same bat channel.
All right. Have a good one. See you tomorrow.
Awesome. Yep, you too. Bye bye.